Good Wednesday morning. I'm Tyler Suiters. Thanks for joining us today on Clean Skies News. We're broadcasting live here in Washington, D.C. from the two-day National Energy Summit, and you will see gavel-to-gavel coverage right here on Clean Skies News. The major speakers, the summit discussions, also special guest interviews, and we'll waste no time getting to our first one. Joining us now is a Council on Competitiveness chairman. He is also the chairman of Dupont. Chad Holliday joins us. Chad, good morning to you. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
The intersection here between private and public sectors, Chad, is one of the major themes of the Council on Competitiveness Summit and the role of the private industry in driving technology, driving innovation.
Right. So the Council on Competitiveness is unique within itself. So we're leading companies, we're major research universities, and we're labor unions. Mm-hmm. So for 2 years, we've been working on this proposal drive around energy. And so we think it's a blend of thinking about public, private together, and we think our recommendations really take that into account.
You don't necessarily think of DuPont as an energy company or an environmentally connected company. However, this legislation, this regulation discussion we're having about climate and energy touches virtually all of American industry, correct?
Oh, that's right. But I think of us very much as an energy company. Yeah, we've had a 72% reduction in our greenhouse gases over the last 15 years, and every project has been economically justified. And I think every mode of U.S. industry, is energy driven. And if it's efficient, effective, and clean, then you've got the three pillars that you got to have to make it work.
Chad, among the major speakers during the two-day summit here, Energy Secretary Stephen Chu, Commerce Secretary Gary Locke. As a private industry leader, are you more concerned with hearing what they say or getting their ear for a minute or two so they can hear what you're saying?
Well, we have a 75-page proposal that we've worked very hard on, and our co-chairs have just done a great job of leading it, and the council staff have. So we want to make sure they take that into account. What we like about our proposal is it's been tested. We've had, for 2 years, been going to cities throughout the country and having open forums where people will come in and push it around. Mm-hmm. So we think it's a nice balance, and it's a nice balance of things that we can do tomorrow and things we need to do for the longer term. And we think putting that together, they certainly should consider it in their legislative action.
Chad, before I let you go, one final question. I'm going to ask for a prediction, if you don't mind, about climate legislation. When you expect to be dealing with a cap on carbon emissions?
First, we believe the cap-and-trade approach, which is talked about and very much confused, is the best approach to accomplish this.
And you're a member of the U.S. Climate Action Partnership.
And the reason we like it is we want the resources to go to the best opportunities. That's how we had the 72% reduction in DuPont, is we put the resources against the best opportunities, not some uniform thing across the board. It's just common sense. So I think there's a lot of misnomers around cap and trade. We believe the U.S., to be a leader in this, needs to take some action. The House has passed a bill. The Senate's considering something. We hope they will come to a good conclusion that makes sense so we can show some leadership, because ultimately we need to make sure the green jobs are here. And if there's one message I would have for our legislators is act fast and act in a way that we're sure that we're the technology leaders, but we also create the jobs here, not just the technology.
Sounds like the message the Obama administration is sharing as well. Chad Holliday, Chairman of DuPont, thank you so much for joining us. An exciting two-day summit. We appreciate it.
Thank you.